What up, Tommy? Just chilling, you know. Was watching a little bit of the new Last Dances. I'm like so far behind on all the shit that I watch, like even movies and stuff. But I like inspirational documentaries like that. So this one on Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the 90s is fucking really good. But I got because they're coming out with not the whole series like right at once. They're getting smart and they're releasing it every week or whatever. So I watched the first two, and then I had 4 come out since I watched the last 2. So now that's what I'm doing. So I didn't play any DCS World today. Well, no, that's actually a lie. I did play a very little. The air refueling mission, which is fucking insanely hard. Like, I don't even know how people do it, but I watched that documentary, so I'm done episode 3, and then like I think maybe 3/4 of the way through episode 4. Did a bunch of cleaning in my house today and had like all this dust that just is bugging my nose and my throat right now. So I hope that goes away soon. It's allergy season for me, so I had to do some cleaning. Yeah. What's going on, VBAT? You guys, you know what? I really appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. The people who do all the time. You know, you could be doing other stuff. Like losing your goddamn shirt in the stock market. My god. I just got my ass kicked for the last 2 days. So we're gonna see how the market does tomorrow, and I might have to pull the trigger on that. Averaging out that goddamn Air Canada stock. Oh god. Sorry. Yeah. Doesn't look too good. I thought we were I thought we were on the verge of reopening and shit, but I don't think we should, but I was trying to capitalize on it and thought that this fucking airliners would recover a little bit. But it looks like people are getting cold feet. You know, if the president gets this goddamn virus, I'm gonna fucking sit back and wait for this fucking airline companies just to go bankrupt and then buy a bunch more. Better not piss in this fucking house, I tell ya. I think the smell's just stuck in my nose from the laundry room, but I have to go smell some coffee beans and do some investigative and sniffing. He like very rarely pisses on like the floor mats now. But when I first got Gatsby, he was like a pissing machine. Like that's all he would do. He was so choked he couldn't go outside. But now I let him outside, and we live in a good neighborhood, so no one's gonna steal him. And he can hunt and just do his own thing. You know, he's like the Dennis Rodman of cats. He's his own person, and you just gotta let loose for a little while, and then he'll be fine, right? So I used to do a lot of this like inverted, just like flinging myself around with 60 degrees, and I feel like I've lost it a little bit, so that's what we're working on today. We're also working on like variations of this roll 360 inverted yaw spin to gaps as well, to really get those unlocked to the point where I don't have to think about them anymore, and they'll just go and do it. And again, absolutely no desire to fly a real quad right now, but when I went to the store today, because my wife forgot a bunch of shit when we ordered our groceries online, I looked at the fucking mountains with the clouds in them. Oh my god, they were amazing. And that made me want to go fly. Yeah. Fuck, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. It was something like I did or something that happened. Hello to anyone else that's in this, that said hello in the chat as well. Joshua, I have no clue, buddy. That's something you'd have to test out or go ask someone. I haven't really invited anyone to play in any of the sim sessions, so I have no clue. Sorry, buddy. Maybe someone else has that answer that's just sitting in the sitting watching the live stream. Oh, what I was gonna say is, fuck, man. I'm like so excited, but at the same time, like, scared to goddamn death, but I kind of lied to my orthodontist and said that a bunch of brackets fell off and like my mouth hurts. And you know what? A lot of it is true. 3 fucking brackets have fallen off. And my mouth is just getting torn up. I don't know why, but like I have like 3 fucking ulcers in my fucking mouth right now from these goddamn brackets. Anyways, they're finally like, okay, we're reopening next week. Which, okay, I'm okay with that. You guys reopen. As long as I can be like the first one that gets in there. And that's what we're doing. So next Tuesday's like the first day they're open again. And I think there's maybe like 2 people in front of me before. So, but there's like huge precautions now. Like you gotta rinse your mouth out with, you gotta get your temperature checked. You gotta rinse your mouth out with this like medical grade peroxide. There's plexiglass everywhere. And yeah, so fuck. Why couldn't it just happen after I got my fucking braces off? Like, man. Or I don't even give a fuck, just I don't care that my teeth aren't fucking perfect right now. Like, they're a million times better than what they were, but they're not like all the little fine adjustments that they do. That's like the longest part of the whole treatment. I don't even care. Just take all my brackets off, put in like a permanent retainer until I can come back and there's no more pandemic. I would love for them to do that. And I'd go through the pain again of having these fucking things go. I feel so trapped. Like, fuck, man, I need them out. I put like a year plan, like a 1-year plan. I'm like, please do this as fast as humanly possible. And let's see if we can get it done in, first I said 9 months, and they're like, you're crazy. You're not going to be able to take the pain. And at the same time, you can jeopardize your bone or whatever if you do it too fast. I'm like, okay, as fast as humanly possible. I don't care about the pain. I'm coming in every 4 weeks, and you're going to adjust my fucking braces. And we were on a good fucking pace there. And then we're at the 10-month mark, and then I got just fucking shut down. I'm so pissed, man. Okay, I need to start doing these things on Access before... Ken, this is Dear Alson. Oh my god, 7 o'clock, so they're banging their fucking pots again. My kid's gonna be deaf before he's fucking a year and a half old. I'm not even joking. I'm literally gonna fucking light my wife up after I'm out of this fucking live stream. No, man, I don't ride motorcycles anymore. You know what? I really don't have a desire to ride them anymore. Like, I've rode them for so long, and I was so obsessed with them, and I thought I'd ride forever. But especially after having a kid, man, it's not worth it. Like, I'm very good at riding motorcycles, okay? I'm better than I'd say 99% of the population, and especially with like my reaction times and how I know, you know, the bike's absolute braking points and traction and wheelies and the manipulating of the bike and all that stuff. I can be as good as I want, but I might not see the guy that fucking pulls out of nowhere and fucking just murders me. So fuck it, man. It's gonna be really hard, like, showing Bodhi all the stuff that I used to do when I used to ride bikes, and to be like, yeah, but you can't ride them. Sorry, buddy. It might not work, but we'll see what happens. We'll probably like dirt bike together or something. I'd rather do that with him, even though dirt biking is fucking horrendously dangerous, but I'd rather street ride than dirt bike if street riding had no people. Like, it got to a point when I'd go ride to the lot in the summertime and stunt and like practice for like 4 or 5 hours straight, and the most dangerous times of me being on that bike was driving to and from the lot. That was like a 40-minute ride all around, right? And yeah, and that's when I started, you know, I bought a truck and started trucking my bike everywhere. It wasn't worth it. Ah, fuck you. Just roll on fucking access, please. Like, what's going on here? Sorry. First one I fucking do is off access. Not to mention, these fucking braces actually make me not talk properly, because if the braces are hurting my lips like they are right now, I won't pronunciate my words properly because I don't want the pain. Like, these are fucking issues I needed to worry about when I was like 16. Like, parenting tip 101. If your mom ever asks you, do you want braces or do you want to play hockey? You say, I want braces. Go do something else for a fucking year. Start banging girls or something. Like, fuck, man, what was I thinking? But I didn't know. That's why you have parents. It's a parent's call. You can't play hockey this year. You got to get braces. That's it. That's final. You can hate me if you want. You'll understand when you're older. Instead of fucking... That's why they're there, is to make those calls. So, yeah. If it ever got to the point where we couldn't afford for anything for like Bodie's hockey, but he had to get ortho done, you bet your fucking ass he's not going to be playing hockey. I don't care if he's Wayne Gretzky, okay? I'm not making that fucking mistake twice. You don't let your fucking kids who brains aren't even developed yet and understand the consequences of their actions just yet in their life make those types of decisions, okay? That's your parenting tip for today. Even though my mom was great, okay? Is great. There's a little bit too much slack there. There's a little bit too much of a leash that she had me on. And I could run pretty far and get away with a lot of shit. Fuck no, he won't be an enforcer. He'll be a goal scorer. Someone who doesn't touch him. I don't want him getting concussions and shit. I'm thinking about getting him into golf though. We'll see what happens. Something that's low impact. Like hockey's... You gotta think about the long term of your lifespan too. If he doesn't make it to the NHL, he's gonna have to rely on whatever education he has. And then at that point, you don't retire after you get out of the NHL. You gotta work, so your time working is probably gonna be a little bit longer. If you're not like a multi-millionaire, you know? So do I turn him into a scientist? Or do I let him play Canada's greatest pastime, you know? He's gonna be a big kid. Like, that fucking kid's core strength already at fucking 10 months is insane. He looks like a little, like, baby Schwarzenegger. Like, his back is just fucking ripped. And you can just see he has a really, really strong core already. But, I'd like to say that that's no thanks to, you know, mom, but, you know, daddy. He's got a little bit of the black genes in him. A little bit of the Russian genes into him. And then hopefully he has like that Zen Asian gene. Like Tiger Woods, you know? What's going on, Yo Give? Good morning, good evening from Canada. Me and Aaron had a gun battle, guns only battle yesterday in DCS World, and he doesn't have head tracking, so it's really hard for you to dogfight. Anyways, I think I was bragging to you guys about, yeah, I'm a better pilot than he is, but it's because, you know, I've going the game for a little bit longer, and I've had some more experience. Anyways, first fucking time I get him in my sights, I chase him right into buildings. Exactly what I said I was gonna do to him. So I felt pretty bad about that. And then the next time I had him in my sights, I fucking locked on, and I thought I was in guns, but I was in my AMRAM. So my radar guided missiles. And at that range, I don't care how good of a pilot you're not escaping that missile. And I killed him. And then after that, he didn't really, he'd lock me up, he'd find me faster. I think it's because he's focusing more on the radar stuff, and I'm focusing more on the flying at the moment. And then I kind of get into the groove of knowing the radar again, because it's just all I've been doing is inverting through lines in Dubai and stuff like that, and he's doing tutorials on how to kill people. So I had to kind of relearn some shit, and then I felt for the majority of the time I was chasing him, but it has a lot to do with the head tracking as well. But I would shoot my whole load at him, and have to go back and refuel and rearm my shit really fast before he found out that I was on the ground and he could come kill me. But it was pretty fun. Fucking hard. It's really hard to take someone out with guns. Ah, you fucker. I tell you one thing, I've made some pretty hard decisions in my life. There's not going to be a decision I make that's any more hard than the decision I'm gonna make tomorrow if that fucking stock hits $14, because that's my re-entry point. So to see my 30 grand turn into 25 in a week and a half, and then be yeah, here's another 30, let's hope this time it works. It's gonna be hard. And then if that stock goes to $11, it's going to be hard to put another $30,000 down on the fucking stock. Ugh. My uncle told me today to diversify, but I don't even think it's smart to diversify, because I think I'm going to run into the same fucking thing. No one knows what's going to happen. No one knows when this shit's going to reopen. So, I know you're not supposed to put all your eggs into one basket, but I feel I gotta cover my bet too, and make that fucking $5 grand back, and a little bit more at the same time. So he's just don't write it all the way down. I'm I want to though. It's okay. It's only fucking Bodhi's inheritance, and nice. Ken, getting into the hobby. Everyone, welcome Kenan. What's his fucking pilot name gonna be? You have a pilot name picked out yet, Ken? if I can't, I feel like I'm like doing good tricks right now, but I feel like I'm not on access. I don't know why. This is the thing I think you guys hear me do a lot. I always like question why I'm flying bad, and I feel like it makes you a better pilot because you can like figure out if you're just rushing shit or if you need to work on a discipline. And I think today I'm rushing stuff. I feel like I don't want to be flying maybe, and I want to be watching The Last Dance. Maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna play fucking. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when you lose like 4 or 5 grand, 6 grand, it really sucks this fucking wind out of your sails. So I just feel like watching a movie. I feel like The Last Dance is the one to watch. Give me some fucking inspiration so I can wake up tomorrow morning and be like, fuck you, stock market. I'm not selling my shit. I'm hodling, and you know what? I'm gonna give you another 30 fucking K. Here you go. That's probably what it is. I'm gonna chalk it up to that because I'm usually way more in fucking access than I am today. Like, even when I'm doing my drills, I don't even think. What? Okay, what is it? Maybe it's. Oh. I think I need to pitch up on this. I think I need to pitch up on this trick. That's why. So I'm coming into the trick, and I'm trying to like give myself momentum to get through, and I think I need to pitch up and then do it. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let's just see, because if I don't need to pitch up. It's all. Oh no, I do. I don't need to pitch up if I'm flipping back and then entering my yaw spin, because I'm controlling where the quad stops. But if I'm rolling and I'm already pitched forward, like if I roll now, see how I'm like turned down. So I need to see, that was like perfect on access. Okay, so I think I know what I need to do here. Dean, I asked the guys to fucking... Here, let me go see if anyone fucking commented. I said leave a comment yesterday to name the trick. And maybe people did it, but maybe people didn't. So we'll see what happens. I don't get that much engagement here. Okay, guys. Ooh. Gotta stop making noise. And then I need to go down. Did anyone leave a comment? The track IR in DCS World is way better than the VR. I'm gonna just sell this VR headset, I think, or maybe just keep it. I don't know. It's a pretty good VR headset. So, no, I don't think anyone's named this trick yet, but it's pretty much a roll inverted 360 inverted yaw spin into a gap. So I don't know. I think it could just be called a roll inverted 360 inverted yaw spin through a gap, but that doesn't sound as cool as like Dragonfire or the Maddie inverted yaw spin. I feel like I'm consistent with the timing, but I'm off axis like a goddamn rookie. What's going on here? Okay, sorry. I moved up because my neck was fucking hurting. What are we at? 40 minutes? I'm gonna cut this off pretty quick here, guys. My motivation to sit here and talk to you guys is really high, but my motivation to like talk to you guys and play this fucking sim for the 52nd time in a row is not the fucking highest. And that's how I've been feeling lately. I'm like the Dennis Rodman of fucking the drone world. Like, that guy used to be like, okay, listen, Michael Jordan, and listen, Scottie Pippen, and Phil Jackson, the head coach. He'd be like, I need a vacation. I'm going on vacation for fucking 48 hours. And they're like literally like in the middle of a fucking crazy like playoff season. And they're like, okay, you can go. And Michael Jordan would be like, he's not coming back. And then he'd like fuck off for like 86 hours. And then Michael Jordan would take a trip down to Vegas to like be like, listen, we're going to practice today. And like, I feel like that's me. Because when he'd go to practice, he'd be like, oh, yeah, I am a champion and I just needed to blow a little steam off. And I'm not trying to fucking, relate myself with one of the greatest NBA rebounders in the world. I'm just simply saying sometimes I just need to not fly to love flying again. It's always been like that. If you look at my fucking edits, there's like years between some of my like greatest edits. It's like I need to like relove the fucking hobby again, or have some punk bitch tell me that I don't know how to do my moves, my own moves anymore, and then I can come back and be like, listen, you're a punk bitch, I can do my moves, and watch what I can add on to them, Jared. it'd be pretty funny if like in the Tiger King series, if like Jared was Carol Baskins and I was like the gay guy who shot tigers. Actually, I don't want to be that guy. Steele could be the gay guy that shoots tigers, and I can be Carol Baskins. Either way, I'm getting fucked if I'm anyone in that fucking TV series. And then like Steele tries to like, murder me one day. Okay, if I hit this trick exactly how I want to hit it on the last attempt, that's gonna be the last trick we do. If I don't, then we're gonna keep on doing it for a little bit longer here. That's not a good sign. I would say that is a made trick. What am I gonna make for dinner? I think I'm gonna do steak and pierogies. And then fucking sneak on the Last Dance. I always used to think Phil Jackson was like a dirty looking like pervert type guy. I don't know why. He just had this face for like dirty porn face or something. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry guys if I'm like going off topic here. But Phil Jackson, I feel like me and him would be friends, and we'd be really good friends after watching this fucking documentary. Like his voice that he has does not suit his like face. It's weird. But yeah, I remember the Bulls in the 90s, and I just remember seeing Phil Jackson. I'm just like, that guy looks rapey. Okay guys, you guys be safe. We'll be back tomorrow for some more of whatever that trick's called, and we're just going to ingrain this into my fingers so I can go out and do it at will, add shit to it, and not even blink. Let's add the front flip to it here. Like, that's a lot to process. Okay. I don't want to say safe, okay? We'll see you tomorrow.